All right, yo. So, another day in the park, right? So first, let me start off with the bad news. The bad news is you will never win against your subconscious. Never. Never, never, never. You will never win against your subconscious. The best you can do is negotiate with your subconscious. That's the best you can do is negotiate or cooperate with your subconscious. That's the best you can ever going to do, because you'll never win. You can't win. You can't win. Your subconscious is you. How do you win against you? You don't win. You just cooperate, right? I say that to say this video mainly going to focus on, I've been thinking about this since I woke up this morning. I was like, I need to focus on depression and what depression is, and what you can do to get out of these depressive moods. Now, first, I'm going to start off slow, work my way up. And then I'm going to make this a long video. I'll do that when I go on a live. I'll go deeper into it. If you're an RBM, what is an RBM? RBM was raised by mom. If you're a man and you're an RBM, you're already in a deficit. As great as your mom was, you're already in a deficit. You already are, because you're a man. You're going to have, because what happens is you have a feminine mindset, but you're dealing with male situations, and that's going to cause a problem. Always is. How do I know? I'm an RBM. I'm dealing with it for a long time. Dealt with it for a long time. So as an RBM, you're going to deal with a lot of situations, male situations, with a feminine mindset, which is not a good thing. It's not good at all. And what it's going to do is going to cause depression. Now, when I talk about depression, I talk about it from a different aspect, right? When I talk about depression, it's more like you have these two parts of yourself. First, you have your mind, and you have your brain. You always have these two parts. Or like on the cartoons, they have like the good angel and the bad angel and all that other crap. So it's constantly going back and forth, right? So since I'm in a visual, I'm going to do a visualization. So your subconscious is like an open hand. It's always receiving. It's always taking in, right? It's always taking in information. It's formulating information. It's digesting information. Your brain, on the other hand, is closed. Your brain's primary responsibility is to keep this body, this human, safe at all times. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Your brain is designed to keep you safe at all times. That's why you have to do a lot of training to undo things that are done in the brain when it comes to like special operations, military, policing, things like that. You have to untrain. You got to get the brain used to certain things. Violent situations, dangerous situations, jumping out of helicopters and airplanes, all that other stuff, like tier 1 operators. You have to constantly get that into your brain, right? So what happens is, to an average everyday person, your brain's keeping you safe. Your subconscious is open. It's like, hey, I'm ready to do things. Where does the depression come in at? It's when you're pressing down. Your subconscious is pressing down your brain, saying, hey, there's a problem. I'm having a problem. So the brain's like, no, we're good with the relationship. No, we're having a problem. No, we're good with the job. No, we're having a problem. No, we're good where we live. No, we're having a problem. And that's where there's depression. So think about it like that. It's your subconscious pressing down your brain like, there is a problem and we need to fix it. Us, me and you together. We need to work together to fix this problem. Because when you get those two to work together, that's when people say you're in the zone, right? You have football players that get in the zone, or basketball players. You see people that in the zone, they're just locked in. That's when you get both these two to work together. That happens far and few in between, right? More often than not, when depression comes, it's your subconscious pushing down your brain saying, we have a problem. But the brain's like, nah. So what does the brain do? The brain's going to give you like, alcohol, drugs, sex, porn, violence, acting out, whatever the brain has to do to keep the body safe and happy. Meanwhile, the subconscious is constantly having to tell the brain there's a problem. And until you address this problem, there's always going to be a situation. That's where I say it's the feminine mindset with male situations. And that's when a lot of men are going through this depression because they're trying to solve a male situation with a feminine mindset. That's it. That's it in a nutshell. Right? 6, how you copy. You copy, you clear cap what you got.